Oh, we're on. Sorry, the screen didn't do anything. This is the Ed Cohen Variety Show, number 218. Let's hear it from me. Come on. Come on. Where are the kids? Okay, cricket time. I'll cricket you in a minute. All right. This is Michelle Parag. We're going, right, Michelle?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to be talking about affordable housing, which means not a house you buy, right?
No.
Shut up, you. Okay. So, first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to the people who work, the ladies who work over at the Dunkin' Donuts on 2A in Acton, Mass. I know you people, especially in Hawaii and Alaska, know where that is, right? There's no question. Right, okay, good. You can call up 1-800-NOTHING if you want to. All right. First of all, we have Sue. And for Sue, I have this. Hurry up. All right. Now, moving along to the two Carols. You know them also.
Yep.
The two Carols, one with a K and one with a C. Hi, ladies. Hi. Come on. Give me some applause. I'll cricket you in a minute. Cut it out. Now, moving along, we have the Vivacious. We do the Vivacious. Tatiana, all right. Come on. All right. Thank you. And finally, but not least, we have the lovely Isabel, who runs the store. Thank you, Isabel. All right. What are you, taking sides here? All right. All right, thank you. If you want to be a shout-out, call the station and leave your name, and I'll do it. Maybe. I'll do it because it kills time. No, all right. We have 26 minutes to go. All right, so now, Michelle, what is your title?
I do independent consulting for individuals who are struggling with accessing housing.
Okay. Now, do you work with the state and town?
No, I work one-on-one with individuals.
Oh, it's individual.
I have done volunteer with the Mass Housing and with the state to pass legislation on affordable housing and rental access.
Yeah, good luck.
Well, you got to keep trying.
Yeah, it's like banging your head on the wall, don't it? But
Well,
get their
I put a
attention.
pad there.
Huh?
I put a pad there on the wall.
Good, so it doesn't hurt much.
Right.
Any recent? This is September 12, 2025. Any recent improvement?
Improvement, there has been a release of funds by the state. One of the major concerns is not just not having enough housing, it's the misunderstanding that affordable actually means affordable.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to look that up in the dictionary.
Affordable, it means anything 99% of the area mean average. So if you're renting for $2,000 a month and the landlord or a property owner wants to rent it at $1,999, that's considered affordable because they took $1 below the mean.
Give me a break.
No, that's true.
Why is that affordable?
It's not. People have misaligned affordable to mean the same as low income, and it's not low income. You need, in order to be able to live as an individual or just two people in one of these so-called affordable units, you need a federal or state subsidy, because that would bring it down to a livable amount, 30% of your adjusted gross for someone like yourself or a family, which is the population the state is focusing on most, even though the largest homeless population is individuals. And a person making $55,000 a year can qualify for subsidy.
That's the highest?
No, that's making anywhere between 80 to 90% of the area mean. But if you want extreme poverty, that's at the federal level where it's $12,000 a year is extreme poverty.
You can't live on $12,000.
That's right.
You go to the store and it's gone.
A family of three cannot make any more than $25,000 a year in order to qualify for emergency assistance. I worked with a young lady, she's 30, pregnant, had two boys that were autistic under the age of 7, and she couldn't get any assistance during the COVID. She made $30,000 a year working for Amazon and as an Uber driver. She literally had to quit her job to bring her income down to get shelter. And that is the biggest problem.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make sense, but this is what people don't understand when they think of affordable housing. They also think of affordable housing as projects being from the 1950s and 60s, run down, misrepair, and that's true for the time, but the state isn't making those adjustments now because there's no money going into it. More of them are going into vouchers so people can go into the private market. But now, like Brighton, Alston, the area mean is $2,500 for an apartment. So again, landlords now, whether they're a major corporation or individuals, will do $2,501 because now they're out of that catchment and they don't have to take the subsidy. They know this, so they deliberately put it higher. Even though there is a housing crunch, you have a homeless population and a drug problem, yes, but DMH has a large portion of the Department of Mental Health has a large portion of those set-aside apartments within the private market. But just like everybody else, if you don't comply with the rules, pay your rent, keep your place within building code, preferably better, they will rescind the voucher that is only to be distributed through the Department of Mental Health to those receiving assistance through their department, and that person will end on the street. And a lot of these people have never had natural consequences, which means that if you don't pay your rent, well, you land on the street. That's just how it is, because they've been protected. Those are the people they see every day. Those are the people they fail. But people like me, who live independently, you don't have roommates, you can't even afford a roommate situation. You can't make that rent. Where I live, it's $1,900 a month for a one-bedroom, 718 square feet.
Was that half a room?
It has a dining room, a living room, and one bedroom. But this area here would encompass the entire apartment if you took down the walls. And that's $1,900 a month. Now, they'll charge a couple, that's one facing, you don't have air coming in a crosswind. Now, you can rent out what they call 2 bedrooms, but that is just maybe 3 feet more than the single bedroom, and they put a wall down the middle of it to break it into 2 bedrooms.
Very nice.
And they take up some of the living room.
So when you turn over at night, you slam into the wall, right?
That would happen in the smaller unit, yeah. But this is what we do.
Why do they allow them to get away with that?
Because they're corporates.
Well, they probably contribute.
And also independent homeowners. They have to compete with the corporations to get people into their units. But therein lies a problem, because they could assure that residents to be consistently filled if they took the chance and allowed somebody with a subsidy, or set it aside for a state rental subsidy, which one is for families, one is for elderly disabled. But then there's the federal voucher, which is the Section 8. But again, if you take into account people's transportation, food, utilities, health expenditures, and all that, somebody with $55,000 a year would only be paying $900 in rent. And that's what people don't understand, and that they need to look at what affordable does mean and what we do need as low-income housing. This isn't a state problem, because we want the state to regulate it. 2 years ago, there was a bill put before the Senate and the Joint Subcommittee on Housing, and it was defeated by one of the organizations that has a petition drive going on to address housing and capping rental increases to 5% each year. But 2 years ago, the Mass Alliance for HUD Tenants had a bill out there that would lift the rent control ban, would not implement a ban, would lift it so that municipalities can put to their own voters whether or not they wanted cap rents or do something on the municipal level. It was never for the state to take over what private and corporate landlords could do. Well, people didn't understand that, didn't want to take the time and say, oh my God, rent control is going to be put back in place. It wasn't. Towns and individuals cannot do anything to regulate rents until that statewide ban is lifted. Second, this bill was going to give major incentives to private owners and private equity by giving them subsidies themselves to build these, to give them tax credits and tax breaks just for building it, in addition to guaranteed money for having low income, and people just don't want it. They say they want rents under control, they want property taxes lowered, and when you lower these taxes, and I'm certainly not for high taxes, but I am for a progressive tax, and I pay my fair share. Because when you don't have these people housed, what do you think happens? Your property taxes go up. Because now you have to pay for damage, you have to pay higher food costs because survival of the fittest. Darwin even says people are going to do what's necessary in order to survive. That means they're going to find that food. Now, by not giving them affordable housing, literal affordable housing, you've increased the price of food. You increased your property taxes. You reduced access to a lot of programs like out here in Westford and Acton that have no public transportation, cabs, nothing, just Ubers. And places.
Well, Westford there's a bus line that goes through on 110.
Does that go to Lowell?
I think it does.
Okay.
It's a Lowell Rapid Transit, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's an actual big bus that's...
I'm not aware of it.
Yeah, it goes down 110. And there's some, maybe it's the same one, but over at Drum Hill by the Hannaford and Walmart.
Oh, I think I saw that. I didn't know that was public. I thought it was like
public.
a regional area.
No, those are public.
Oh, that's great. It would be nice if we could bring that to Acton, Maynard, Littleton out there.
Acton.
Because it is a mile from where I live to the parking lot of the commuter rail in Acton.
Yeah.
So, and we're talking $15 a day to park your car and about $9 a day to go back and forth on the commuter rail.
That's ridiculous.
So if you want people to get jobs, to have subsidies, to be able to afford their rent, they need to be able to get to work. And then you don't want traffic in and around Boston in these suburbs, but it will happen anyway because there's no access.
I think
We are causing our own problem.
I don't know how much they pay on these things, but
In what things?
on the bus that goes by.
My understanding for a bus in the Boston area, it's $2.25 one way.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's lower out here. I don't know.
And that's the other thing. The sponsor of the current bill only addresses city problems because they are a city-based organization. So they'll go to Lowell, they'll go to Boston, Springfield, et cetera. But they don't address where the biggest problem is in the suburbs. You have homeless individuals in the suburbs that you wouldn't know because they're couch surfing. Or they move back in with their parents because they can afford the rent. And baby boomers in the next 10 years are going to be continuously now giving rent to their grandchildren and their grandchildren because they can't afford to live on their own. So when we look at reality and the misinterpretation media and our own selves have put out there about housing, affordability and equity, then and only that it will change. Because we say that we want things, but then it's not in our backyard, and why should my taxes pay for it?
What's it in Westford? I don't know the road. It's not. You know the road that goes down towards the light on 110?
Mm-hmm. That major intersection?
Not the major, not the four corner. The next. There's a pizza place there.
The D'Angelo's, where D'Angelo's used to be?
I don't know. I don't remember the name. But there's some housing on the left that I think is that.
They're mostly low-income, elder disabled.
All right.
And that's what they have a lot of them, like down off of Depot Street, headed on over there, is they're not building multi-unit buildings. And those multi-units mean elder, family, and individual. Communities in the state are building a lot of elder disabled housing, and then a small amount of families. But again, the greatest population of homeless and those who are propelling our economy can't live in the community, and those are the single individuals.
Okay. So who do they call if they want to get go for affordable housing? Or
They can call the Mass Alliance for HUD Tenants, which is in JP. They
Jamaica Plain.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, Jamaica Plain. They have a great community access. They help with community development. If you have problems in your housing and there's only one, you only need one person to have a HUD voucher, or in many cases, like Carlisle, if you're on South Street or South Road, there's an apartment building of elders. That is based on a FHA federal loan, which keeps those rents capped under the federal government, but it's privately owned. Call them. Talk to your local, like Representative Asiero and Senator Conlon. They can do something. These bills are out there, but they're not sponsoring any. And again, all these housing bills, except for one that puts $65 billion back into fixing already existing housing, and that any that go up now are not set-asides, but are not having to live up to the same standards of repair that they are doing for the state because they're so far behind.
Okay.
And as for HUD,
if they wanted to get in touch with you, how do they?
I will leave you my telephone number and email.
Well,
It's so easy.
We'll say it right now.
Michelle.Parag@gmail.com.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
Yes.
Parag, they'll never get Pirog.
The only one I've ever met that could say my name.
See that? That's because I'm from New York
The
City.
only one.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. 10 minutes to go. 10. Oh, that's what? He is correct. Okay, good.
Do you still want me to give my email address?
I certainly do.
I'm going to spell it out. It's MICHELLE Pirog, PIROG, as in good, at gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. You want to try some questions?
Sure. I love your questions.
Change
Ed.
of pace. All right. Where were you when I was giving shout-outs? All right. Cricket City, huh? Okay, number one. Please don't supply your own answer. You choose from the selection.
Okay.
The U.S. has how many states? A, 32, B, 67, C, 50, D, 88, and E is hike.
I
Want
would
me to repeat this?
No, I would say 50, but in census they put 51 to include Washington, D.C.
Sorry, it's 50. Thank you. Now, this is a good one. Ready? Mm-hmm. First president of the U.S. was?
George Washington.
It's not a fill-in. Excuse me, it's not a multiple choice.
Sorry, Ed.
The first president of the U.S. was A, Barry Manilow. B, Bob Newhart. C, Peggy Lee. D, George Washington.
It was George Washington, but I think Newhart would have been better. We had a lot of laughs.
Thank you. You got a lot of laughs. Yeah. Manilow could sing for a while. All right. What country starts with the letter I? Hold it. A, Belgium. B, Italy. C, England. Or D, France. Or France, yes.
And what letter are we looking at? R? Or
I.
I. Could you please read them again?
I don't think so. A, what do you think this is? A, Belgium. B, Italy. C, England. D, France.
Italy.
Thank you.
I had thought you said R. It was Italy.
It's not R. There's nothing in there. All right. The largest, this is a toughie.
Okay.
The largest continent is A, Brooklyn, which of course is not a continent. B, Europe. C, Asia. D, Los Angeles. It's a toughie. She's thinking. What do you got?
I would say Europe.
Wrong. It's Asia.
Really?
Asia's gigantic.
Oh, well.
Out. See,
I will make sure I speak to your representative who used to be a teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe you'll help me.
Thank you. All right. What do we got, 5 minutes? 3?
No, I saw 5. So.
Oh, thank you. All right. NBC stands for A, National Broadcasting Company, B, Cleveland, C, St. Louis, D, new baby clothes.
I'd say A.
Oh, that's correct. All right. This is another toughie. You have to listen closely. What is the first letter of the alphabet? A, is it Z, B, H, C, Q, D, F, or the famous none of these? First letter of the alphabet.
You've given me a lot of choices,
That's
but I'd
right.
say A.
I say Z is the first letter of the alphabet?
A.
Well, oh, say A. Well, I didn't quite hear that. What did you say?
A, as an apple.
But you said A. Didn't you say Z?
No.
All right, I can't hear. All right.
That's okay.
All right, now, I'll tell you, the students would go for A, but what's this? 2 plus 2 equals what? A, 1.765431. See, that's very exact.
Yeah.
B, 8. C, 4. They might go for this too. D, 17 squared.
I would say it equals the same as 2 times 2, and that's 4.
That's correct. We have time for another one? Jeez. Sounds like I remember the store. All right, here we go. Your number.
Yeah.
All right. What season, follows winter? I can't read it. Now hold it. Don't you say. All right. A, fall, which we're supposedly going into now. B, spring. C, summer. All the famous, none of these. Okay, what season follows winter?
Spring.
And what letter would that be? B.
Oh, I was just given the answer. I'll say B.
Thank you, thank you. Here's another toughie. You think you can handle it?
I don't know.
Minneapolis, Minnesota is in what state? A, Ohio, B, Kentucky, C, California, or D, Minnesota. It's Minneapolis, Minnesota.
D, Minnesota.
Thank you. Thank you. Florida contains what city? A, New York, D, Detroit, C, Miami, or D, Boston?
C, Miami.
Thank you. What? Getting a little headache here from the
None of them are affordable.
Thank you. Well, all right. The capital of the U.S. is A, London, B, Washington, C, Seattle, D, Phoenix.
I would say it is Washington, D.C., but these days it would be over in Russia.
All that. No political comments here. By the way, Dick Van Dyke's birthday around the 13th, 14th, or 15th of December. This year he'll be 100.
Wow.
So I mentioned.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, yes. What the hell time is it? How many minutes I got? 4, 3? What the hell did they put up?
I don't know. A camera
Is that
was
2 or
expecting.
3?
I think he said 2.
2? Down to 1 by the time I... All right, one more. Okay, what is the color of chocolate milk? A, red. I hope not. B, brown. C, mauve, my favorite.
Oh, jeez.
D, green, yes?
I would have to say B, brown.
You're correct. I like mauve, though.
Okay.
Milk looks like mauve. You know where you got it from. The trend.
Starbucks.
Starbucks, all right. Well, we'll have, what's your name again, Michelle? We'll have Michelle's email up there if you want to contact her. All right, so I want to thank you for coming.
Thank you, Ed.
And happy times at
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. All right, so thank you very much.
And I give my shout out to everybody there, too.
That's right, big shout out. 2 weeks from today, I'm doing number 219. He thinks.
Do you know what that will be about?
I can't remember.
Okay, we'll watch it.
Oh, it's interesting anyway.
I hope just as interesting or better than me.
No, couldn't possibly be. All right, so we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
By the way, if you want to come on, contact the station. Tell them what you want to talk about. Kim mentioned prices and no cursing. And we're avoiding political comments.
Whoops.
Thank you.